Now, one of the best things you can do up in this part of the world is get out and enjoy the environment, particularly the coastline. It is incredible. The fishing is amazing. It's exactly what we're going to do today, but we're going to do it offshore, and I can't wait to see what we're going to catch. Peter Chester's twin-hulled fishing charter is an absolute beauty. Catitude is 30 feet of heaven for the keen angler, perfect for exploring the crystal blue waters of the port for the perfect table fish. And I'm on a mission to catch dinner. But before we've had a chance to drop a line, some very special visitors to the area are putting on a show right up ahead. Look at that. Now, everything is big up here, even the fish. In fact, these are mammals. The whales, well, they're just incredible. Now, this is the migratory path of the humpback whales as they're heading north into warmer water. They're just a spectacular sight on this magnificent waterway. After the whales, I was expecting some big things in the fishing department, and it wasn't long before I had one on the go. Beautiful. Very nice.
He is a keeper. This is a blue line emperor.
Blue line emperor. Okay.
Certainly is, and he's well and truly over the required size.
That just is music to my ears. With early success, everyone was primed for a great catch, but things got a little bit quiet. A few fish were a bit peckish, but they either were too small or too ugly, until finally another candidate for the barbecue made himself known.
Beautiful. Well done. Good stuff.
They're nice looking fish, aren't they?
They are.
They're just getting bigger, which is really exciting.
That's a good thing.
Up here in the northwest, it's mandatory to complete a day on the water by firing up the barbecue. Now, you don't think I'd do a fishing story without showing you how to actually cook fish. You see, it's dead easy, and a lot of people think that it's quite hard, but look, fish are a lot of fun to cook, and they're so good for you, so you should have them in your diet regularly. Now, what I've done for flavour is I've got myself some onion, it's just white onion, ginger and garlic. Not a huge amount, but the idea is that this is going to go stuffing in this large fish. Now, you've just got to sizzle it a little bit just to get a bit of caramelising going over it, and that really releases the oils and the flavour, and that's what's going to permeate through the fish. Now, the last ingredient I'm going to put in here is a little bit of fennel seed. Now, fennel goes really well with fish, in fact, any of the seafood dishes, and you can be quite generous. It's actually quite rich in flavour. Now, to get the next dish going, well, I've already put some butter down on the hot plate, and I'm just going to grind a little bit of salt over it. And then, now these are the fish wings. A lot of people throw these out. In fact, you can buy them quite cheap. And we're going to cook these as a cooked option for an entree, and it's very easy to cook. Literally, all you do, over the butter, the salt, and you just let them sizzle on the hot plate. Now, that's all you're going to do, plus just a bit of a squeeze of lemon. Just over. You can see hear that sizzle coming through now, and that's all you've got to do. It's amazing how this works. Now, you do have to put them fleshed down, and that way the skin on the outside keeps all the flavour on the inside. Now, they will be sensational. This onion with the fennel seed and the garlic and the ginger is just about ready to go inside the fish. Okay, so we've got to the point where the stuffing, which is going to be rich in flavour, is going to go inside the cavity of the fish. Now, you can see it's literally just putting it straight in. Now, there's one other thing that I'm going to put in here. It's a dob of butter. Okay, so it's just going to be a little bit of lemon over the top, just like this. Now, that is going to add a nice contrast. Now, we're just going to wrap the fish, which is easy enough to do. Another big piece of foil wraps around the top. We just make sure that we keep all the flavour in. Because we're out in a barbecue, out in the open, with a bit of wind blowing around, we just want to make sure that we get as much heat permeating through this as well. Now, it's going on this hot plate, and it's going to sit there. It'll take at least 25 minutes for it to really start to cook all the way through. But in that time, the flavour will be amazing. Now, let's check these fish wings. All right, beautiful. We're already getting nice and well cooked through there. In fact, that was perfect timing. And it's just a case of rolling them over, and suddenly these fins become little handles for you to be able to pick them up and pick through. Now, I'm going to prepare another appetizer, and it's one of my favourites. It's in the Japanese style, raw fish, sashimi. Well, we've got some filleted fish and We're just going to cut it into some very fine slices, and that'll make it perfect. Now you can see there's actually a grain through this fish. You can see the flesh runs that way. We're cutting against it. Now it's all ready for serving. Now this is very easy, very, very easy. So what we'll do is we'll pop the fish, the raw fish, down this end of the plate. Now we'll pop the sauces onto the plate. So this becomes fairly basic sort of dish that you can really do anywhere. I mean, we're out in the open here. You have it in a picnic setting. This is just perfect. And just to test it, just go for a little bit of that soy. Whoa, beautiful. Now look, the wings are ready. You can see, easy way to tell is that they just start to pull apart. You can see it breaking open there. They are just perfect. These will make a great little feed. And they look great. They smell fantastic. Now there you go. So simple, cooked raw with 3 different sensational flavours you can try. Now look, this is just perfect for an entree, and this will be ready in about 15-20 minutes. Great time. Well, there you have it. Blue line emperor, just with a squeeze of lime over the flesh, and your guests and friends are going to love it.
We hope you've enjoyed our exploration of WA's fabulous Pilbara region.
Now look, the best time of year is to come up here during winter and spring, and particularly during August and October when the wildflowers are at their absolute best.
For more information, go to our website.
And we look forward to you joining us for another episode of Explore soon.
See you then.